Hey, it's Greg Milby, community storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland, and that there is my vertically challenged friend in Radcliff, Radcliff Mayor J.J. Duvall. Hi,
You
J.J.
know, these phone books are a little stiff today, Greg.
You look like you need a few more. You're sitting a little lower than I was expecting. You kind of leaning back like you're cruising the Dixie in Radcliff on a Friday night.
Tell you, any closer, and the Grays would really show up.
Hey, you guys have got a busy few weeks going on. I know this weekend is going to be busy. Let's get right to it and talk about it. Thunder Over Radcliff. Give me some details about the big fireworks shindig this Saturday night.
I know you run a professional operation here. I'm trying to figure out, should I be more centered? Is this should be more appropriate, shouldn't it? Right here. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, as long as that trophy in that corner, that trophy you've got over there,
Making
can be
sure
seen.
my friend Jeff Gregory can see that over my shoulder.
That's the football trophy, the E-Town
My
North
football
Hardin football.
trophy down in Hardin,
Okay.
displayed proudly in my office. So fireworks. You want to talk about fireworks? Is that why you called me?
Yeah, let's
Uh,
do that.
So yeah, this week, obviously, I think everyone's excited, obviously, across Hardin County to be able to get out and socialize a little bit more than probably past year. And so last year was challenging, and we kind of figured a way to do our fireworks show where we park people out on Lincoln Trail. And so we're going to try to do that again this year, keeping to what we did last year with Pam and Jeff and our friends at Fort Knox, obviously. July 2nd is Vine Grove, July 3rd is Radcliff fireworks show, and then the 4th will be down Elizabethtown. So I think everyone has a great opportunity this week. If you can't get a show in one of these nights, you have another night to make up and watch a fireworks show.
So there's some food vendors and regular vendors there. Give us the lowdown on parking and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like last year, if you did come out last year, you saw it. If not, but we shut down Lincoln Trail, which is going to be between Atcher Street and Woodland. That's right in front of City Hall, the old Cardinal Health, or which is U-Haul now, Chase Bank. We shut down the 4 lanes of Lincoln Trail there, and starting at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, the food vendors and some people. Now, we're not going to have an overabundance of food vendors, but we're going to have several here. They'll get there. And then at about 8 o'clock, quarter till 8 or so, we're going to open up the road and let people park. We usually do a diamond pattern. We have the westbound traffic facing towards, let's say, McKendree College area, going towards North Hardin, going towards the credit union. And then the eastbound traffic will be facing towards 31W, towards McDonald's. And so we pile everybody in there. And that way, and obviously last year was our first go at it, and it went very, very well. We didn't hardly have any complaints. The only thing is, we just want people to remember is that once you get in there at 8 o'clock, you're there till the show ends, which is about 10:30. So you're not going to be able to get in and out, but we encourage people to come out. If you get in line first, Greg, that means you're going to drive all the way down to Woodland. So getting there first sometimes in this case may not be the best unless you want to be the first one to leave. But if you want to be somewhere in the middle, obviously you want to you don't have to be the first one in line.
So this year, I know the pyrotechnics are done locally. Shepherd Man Pyrotechnics doing that, and you've got a bigger budget this year. So I'm gonna give you a chance to tout about this fireworks budget, and that none of that came out of the city's pocket. So talk a little bit about the fireworks and how you were able to acquire this money.
Yeah, in the past we would spend, anywhere from $3,500 to $6,000, and that was a pretty good show. Obviously, fireworks have went up a little bit. Most people have talked about. You mentioned Shepherd, Dustin. They do the one in Elizabethtown, and this past year we've used the same firework company for probably the past 20 years. They felt victim, just like a lot of other people did to COVID, and they ended up closing. They got bought out by a bigger company out of Tennessee. And so we kind of fell short, didn't know if we were going to be able to do a fireworks show this year. I called Jeff Gregory, asked him who they use, and he put me in contact with Dustin. Obviously, you know Dustin very well. Great guy, enthusiastic about fireworks, loves to do it. He doesn't do it full time, but he loves to do this stuff. And so we kind of started working with the budget. And, luckily there was someone in our community, doesn't want to be named. This individual stepped up and actually cut the city a check for $10,000, and doesn't want any recognition, doesn't want anything, but wanted that money to go to something that's going to benefit the community. Something that would the community can enjoy. Obviously, a fireworks show, is something everyone can come out and see. And they didn't want it spent on, equipment or stuff like that. They wanted it something that kind of to help people get out of the house and kind of enjoy something. So that's what we put the money towards. And we're very thankful for this person. And like I said, it was anonymous. We know who it is, but we thank the individual for doing that.
Good deal. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. So put that on your calendar, folks. This Saturday night, Radcliff fireworks. Again, that'll start about dusk. And
yeah, 8 to 10. We figure, or excuse me, 8 o'clock parking will start. Food vendors, come out, enjoy. Bring your lawn chairs. Obviously, sit around your vehicle. We have a guy. You may know Hummel something. I don't know.
DJ Short Stack.
There you go. James Hummel will be DJing, and we're going to try something this year that we didn't do last year. So we have a radio frequency. And in fact, Greg, let me look on my phone.
It is 87.9 FM. How about that for being prepared for an interview? 87.9 FM.
Don't ever question a radio station with a former radio man. Am I right?
I'm prepared for this interview.
What was it?
87.9
FM, and that will be broadcasting where you can listen to it in your car. And so it's something new we're trying this year. So hopefully that will go over well. But yeah, come out, chill out, have a good time.
All right, it's going to be a good time. So that's Saturday night.
The weather's supposed to be good.
That's always important, which is a shock. When you plan an event, it usually rains. So
there you go.
Hopefully you break your streak with this deal here.
I'll break something that night probably.
Another event that's coming up that, rain cannot stop it, which is a good thing. Talk about the Robbie Valentine Radcliff Summer Basketball Camp. I know there's been some discussion about this, and there's a lot of excitement to get Robbie to come back to town to do a basketball camp, but share the details about how people can get involved with that.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Hold
on. I don't think I've ever really seen somebody leave in the middle of an interview. I guess if you got to go, you got to go. I don't.
So, speaking about the Robbie basketball camp. I'm ready. Woo! I pulled this thing out. I mean, literally, I got this thing from back in. This is an original.
You just stripped on an interview.
This is original. I'm ready to go.
Well, apparently it's an older one because it doesn't fit like it should. I don't think. Oh my gosh, this is the best ever. I've got this is going to the Hall of Fame. You literally stripped.
I mean, I didn't realize how tan I was going to look. My face was going to look compared to the rest of my body on camera.
Apparently you need to get out in the Radcliff pool a little bit more. So there we go. So Robbie Valentine, the basketball camp, it is free. And J.J. promises not to wear that outfit to the camp. So tell us all about it.
I can't get it out. God, oh, buddy. you may have to edit this.
I'm going to leave this is all staying in because this is the best interview ever.
I mean, you don't realize I've got it on my screen here next to me. I'm almost as white. I'm just as. Look at that.
Oh, I've got a monitor over here, and you're all in your glory over here too. You know what? Matter of fact, let's give you all of your glory. Look at that. There's a lot going on there. People, anybody that watches videos that you and I do, they know at some point it's going to become a train wreck. I thought today was going to be different.
I've been burning up, sweating, having this thing on, waiting to take this thing off.
Hey, Susan, if you're watching this, that's all yours right there.
Oh,
that is your man.
When I walked down the house holding this jersey, I said, "Isn't that from like high school?" And I was like, "She goes, can you fit it?" I said, "Yeah, I can fit it." Hey, and see what happens when you say her name. Look who's calling.
I can fit into it. There you go. Awesome. So July the 12th through the 14th from 5 until 8 p.m. at Stithen Baptist Church, they can come out and participate in this. And I think it's great that this is a free basketball camp.
Yeah, Robbie obviously is from here. He's a class, I believe it's class of '82, I believe, and he went on to play for the University of Louisville. And he honestly wanted to come back and do something here for the community. And he approached the council and not really understanding what our city budget is and how we operate and how we do some of those things. And so, he had asked, there was an ask for the city to help sponsor this event. And unfortunately, we just don't have those kind of dollars set aside in some of these cases. And then, realizing that we also have other organizations that could ask that same thing, obviously we can't just pick one over the other in some cases. And this was one. And so myself and Councilwoman Toshi Murrow, Ms. Jackson, and then I think Goodman Farms, Scott Kissaball. I'm naming some of those people, of course, on the sponsor list, as well as some of the franchises here actually stepped up and said, hey, we want to do something like this. And so with Stitham Baptist Church saying, hey, we could use their gym, we actually cut it from he did. Let me take that back, from 200 to 100. And a lot of that reason was because the gym is not huge. It's not a huge gym where like North had 2 separate gyms, stuff like that. I know, so it's exciting. It's a free camp. I think I checked last night. We'd already had, I think there was only about 30 spaces left out of the 100. And so it's a free camp, sign up. It's from 5 to 8. And so I think it'll be good. My boys were there with Robbie this past weekend, and they actually enjoyed it. He spent about an hour with them, and they had a good time.
Good. So if you want to get signed up, radcliffrecreation.com is the website you can go to sign up. And you go to the Radcliff Facebook page as well. There's a flyer on there. And I'm glad that you guys decided to use Robbie on the flyer and not you in that getup that you got on right there.
What's interesting, I'm looking at our split screen, and I just realized that someone's going to come in about midstream on this and wonder what in the living heck is going on. Why is this mayor sitting there in a 1997 basketball jersey talking to Greg Milby?
I think I'm going to actually screen capture you in that outfit and say, you've got to make it to some point in the interview to find out why JJ is stripping in an interview.
Look at this. Look. Woo! I think I still got it. Look at that. Woo!
Yeah. At first I thought you were wearing a white shirt underneath your jersey. And I said, I don't think people did that back in the 90s, but then I realized that's your skin tone. That's great. So, all right. So Robbie,
I didn't realize how tan my face was.
So the Robbie Valentine Radcliff Summer Basketball Camp, free to kids ages 5 to 14 years of age, July 12th through the 14th from 5 until 8 p.m. You can register again online at the radcliffrecreation.com website. And I'm just glad that you didn't do some kind of elaborate kind of dress up for the fireworks, because I'm kind of afraid of what that would be.
Thoughts have ran through my head, but this was something I felt you would appreciate. You could understand the athleticism on this side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll be out there, I'm sure, in some way and helping Robbie. I come up to about mid chest on him. So,
I saw that picture. Yes. I think maybe you could relive your high school days and you could be a water boy during the basketball game. All right. So Thunder Over Radcliff this Saturday. And that again starts at 6 o'clock for the parking, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock for all the fun event stuff. Yeah. And then fireworks at 10. And then the Robbie Valentine Radcliff Summer Basketball Camp, July 12th through the 14th. You can get information about both of those on my website at Kentucky'sHeartland.com. He is he is the poser, I guess, the Michael Jordan poser.
I still bring it, dude.
AKA J.J. Duvall, the mayor of Radcliff. I am Greg Milby, community storyteller, and very, very rarely am I speechless, but today I am speechless. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.